Hi everyone, part two of connecting the political and the spiritual and why it's important to make changes in the world for the benefit of all. The spiritual circle is a beautiful, sometimes I don't even always want to say spiritual, I can also call it inner work. These types of circles, communities that are formed around this often feel a bit removed from politics because politics has this power over energy and fight, and then what happens is that people we discover in the spiritual circles that all we've been doing this whole time is just withholding love from each other, and people just want to like hug for hours. At the beginning, I think, is what happens. You discover like, wow, I've been withholding so much love, and we have all this love, and you find this comfort in the spiritual circles, although that also probably needs, for many people, some boundaries, like maybe a 5-second hug instead of 30 seconds for some. But then when they go out into the world to engage in the world, they find that not everybody is in that love mode, and they kind of need their spiritual circles on the side to get energy to go out back into the world. So, but what happens is why I think these worlds should be combined, because those people full of love should also be full of power to make the changes in our political structures by being themselves and spreading that love, so they can come in and benefit. Now, what happens when they come into the political arena? They get slammed down as being privileged, or not speaking from a place of that's relevant, or speaking too removed, or not being compassionate to the victims or something like that. So that, if you haven't done the inner work, can really shut you down. If you have done the inner work, you can say, okay, that's just a tool of suppression, just like other things. And it's amazing how sometimes in the political arena or the fighting mode, you wish to have a better reality. I think that's what politics is supposed to be about. But then when different realities come in, there's actually a lot of cognitive dissonance and a lot of ways that people can want to shut you down and say, no, you don't fit into this. We're not talking about love or peace right now. We're talking about fighting. So then again, we become in different circles. We say, okay, I'll stay here in my little bubble, which feels better and is safer. But when those two worlds combine, you can have people that are full of love and strength, the strength and love of a lion, to come in to make changes in the world that are bottom up. And isn't that what politics is supposed to be about? To make changes in the world that are for the benefit of all? No, it's supposed to be about, but it's not. So to have these worlds combined is a beautiful thing. And then for the people in the politics to also benefit and put down a little bit the cognitive, or to let in some space for different realities, to realize that there's different perspectives and it's not always left versus right or whatever it is, to find solutions together. So to be allowed to be influenced by each other for the benefit of all, and to sow the seeds of compassion and peace and love in a way that is, why can't that be political work? So that's why I think connecting these two arenas is so important.